It is so dark in here. Let's fix that. Ooh, much better. This is my new all-purpose light, and it is super bright. It also can get very tall too. I actually don't exactly have a measuring tape with me that can measure how tall this is, but I'll put on screen how tall it is. I'm guessing it's about 6 feet tall. That feels about right. It's a whole lamppost. And if it's too bright, you can go ahead and dim the brightness. If you want it to flash to get someone's attention, you can go ahead and do that too. Wow, that is a lot. If you want to change the brightness modes, you can do that too. So that's obviously off. This is on. This is yellow, so it's a bit of a softer white. And then we have it shooting straight up after this one. Watch this. So this is another like off-white, but check this out. Okay, you can't see it because it's all the way raised up right now, but if I lower it, you can see that it's just beaming out of the top. How cool is that? And it's still lighting up the whole room. Like if I turn it off, you can see the difference. Nice. So let's go ahead and talk about the individual components of this, because it comes with this light post and it can do a lot. If you don't think this is bright enough, just real quick preview. This can fold out and okay, this is about to be super bright. Ready? It will illuminate the whole room. Oh my gosh, that is bright. Okay, I'm gonna show it to you. Wow, that is crazy. Anyways, we're gonna take a look at all the components that this thing has, and we can go over everything that you're gonna get with one of these. Before we do that though, let me tell you why I got this. I partnered up with OGERY to check their light out because I do a lot of automotive stuff, and sometimes it bleeds out from the garage onto the driveway. We don't have that many lights on the driveway, and the back of our garage isn't very well lit. And that's why I wanted to get one of these. It is a light stand, so it's portable. You can move it around. You're not tethered to anything. As you already know, it is super bright, and I do a lot of car camping with my friends. That's another thing. This can be used as a campsite because, as you can see, it shoots straight up. It's not going to blind anyone walking past and still provide a lot of light. The portability and flexibility of this go hand in hand because you can detach it from the stand and it's just a handheld light. Let's go over, wow, blinded. Let's go over the individual parts of it. On the front of the light, you have two buttons. You have the power on, and then you have the light changing. It has a orange, well, it's more of like a yellow, amber, a soft white, and then a white. And then the power button changes how intense the light is, or if it's shining from up top here. In the back of it, if you turn it around, is this port, and you have an output and an input. And an output because it can charge your devices. It has a USB-A on top and then a USB-C on the bottom. If you're at a campsite and you're low on battery, you can turn to the back, go ahead and plug it in to start charging. It will charge while it's plugged in. And I don't know if you saw that, but it actually got a tiny bit brighter while it was plugged in. So that's pretty cool. You can leave it plugged in and you can still have an output right here and charge your phone, for example, or another light, or whatever you need, a laptop, and then still light up the whole area. Each of these is flexible, so you can just pull it up like this and the light will shine in whatever direction. And I mean whatever direction because these actually rotate. It only rotates one way, but you can twist it like this. So you can have it facing straight up at an angle, 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 whatever angle you want, and then of course straight down as well. And you can of course do that for the three lights right here. All of them lock into place, so you can move them and they'll stay where you put them, and you can light up a whole area. And then of course you have the top light right here, which is great if you put it in a room and you don't want too much light, but you still want a good amount of light. It lights up my bedroom at night. I use it as an ambient light, so I don't have to have the top light on. I can just have this shooting up straight into the ceiling, and it provides a little bit of light, so I don't have any eye strain when I look at my laptop, but it's not like a harsh blinding light, and it's shooting straight up, not anywhere in my face. It's full at the moment, so it has all 4 dots, but as it decreases in battery life, it'll go down to 3 to 2 to 1 to 0, and then you just charge it.
Now, you know how we have that big tripod for this thing? Well, you might not need it. And what I'm talking about is on the bottom of this thing, it's pretty cool too. So it has magnets on all sides. That means it allows you to stick it. So if you have a metal surface, you can go ahead and stick it to that. Something that I find pretty useful, because we have a lot of things hanging from the garage, is this hook on the bottom. Check it. So we can take this, pull it out. It just stores inside of here. You wouldn't even know. And it also twists. So it turns like this and you can hang it from anywhere. I have a string right here. We can just hook it onto this and then press the power button and we got light just like that. You can hang it from the ceiling. You could put it magnetically anywhere on the side or just put it on the tripod. You know, there's a bunch of different ways to light your room.
Wow, this thing is so long. It is so tall. This thing is crazy long. We already measured it earlier, but this is the true height of it. It is basically my height, so it is at eye level. I mean, with the thing on top of it, it's a little bit above eye level. On the top here though, we have a 3/4 inch thread. So that's the guy that we're mounting our light onto. And then we have 3 stops, 1, 2, 3, and these clips, you can unclip it, and then these will shrink in or go out, whichever you like. And the lowest height, if you collapse it completely and still have the legs all the way out, is whatever I have on screen right here. This seems, let's see if I can guess this. All right, so that's gonna be in post, but I'm assuming that this is like 2 feet. I think I'm gonna guess 2 feet. So the base is crazy sturdy. It has these humongous legs, y'all. And the way this opens up and it collapses is there's a button on the bottom that says push, and you can just go ahead and push it and this will collapse. And so it's very travel friendly. You can collapse it and it's just one long rod. It's well designed too. The legs, they clip into place, so they're not gonna pull out. To get the legs out, you actually have to press this button and then it releases the legs. And you can go ahead and slide this down. Once this is open, you can mount it on the ground. Like I said, it's got a big base, and that is why it's able to mount up so high. That's pretty much all you need to know about the base. It's collapsible, it stores easy, it is not that tall when it is collapsed, and it locks in at the bottom. I took a few videos of the light, you know, kind of doing its thing. So let's just go ahead and check those out.
Like you were already